I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. We're here for a cheeky extra. We've been drinking lots of tea, haven't we?
We have. We've just been recording. We've done a few episodes, and it's just mainstream teas and a coffee that we've been. We just wanted something a little bit more out there.
Yeah. So, tell me, what have you got?
Well, it's from Bird and Blend Tea Company, and it's their Smoky Russian. It's a Lapsang Souchong Russian Caravan Tea.
Oh
an
my word!
Smoky blend.
I'm a big fan of Lapsang Souchong.
I opened the packet to make the tea.
Yeah,
and the aroma. So I've got to have another sniff. It's like a wood campfire.
it is, isn't it?
And you know, if you've been out, you've got a bonfire outside, you come back in, and the next morning you smell your clothes.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
that.
that sounds like.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
I mean, obviously, yours might smell slightly different because it's Russian and it's from a caravan, but you know.
Yeah. Anyway, what have you got?
Right. I've gone slightly left of centre. I've gone herbal.
Oh, hippie.
Yeah, absolutely. This is it's a concoction. I think created by there's a tea shop, an independent tea shop near me called It's Tea, and they sell this thing called Goodnight. Supposed to be calming for you. I wouldn't normally go for that, but bless them, they gave me a sample of it a couple of months ago, and I tried it over 2 or 3 nights, and it just knocks you out flat. It's lovely. It's just
how exciting.
Nice. I'll give you more details in time. But before we go any further, I can see something on your right-hand side.
Xanadu.
It is Xanadu, yeah.
Featuring Electric Light Orchestra and Olivia Newton-John.
Rib.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Well, yeah. So, go on. Is this the first time you've tried this tea, or is this...
It is. It's quite exciting. Now, the whole kitchen, the whole room now smells of wood smoke. I'm expecting the smoke alarms to go off any minute.
Go on. Tell me what you think.
The aroma of this smells exactly the same as the packet when I opened it.
Lovely.
Oh,
yes.
I was just about to say, taste is very different. And when that initial taste went away, I just got that smokiness on the back end, just exactly how it smelled and tasted.
Yeah.
Smelt and yeah.
I don't know if yours is the same, but I read somewhere that Lapsang Souchong is basically black tea that's been smoked over pine. I think it was.
I think because you've had it. Yeah, you've had it on another cheeky extra, haven't you?
I'm a huge fan of Lapsang Souchong.
I'm a big fan. Wow.
Again, the people at It's Tea said to me, if you're going to have Earl Grey, have a big spoonful of Earl Grey, but add just a little bit of Lapsang Souchong.
I can see how that would work.
And I haven't found the right ratio yet, but I'm trying to find it. But whilst trying to find out, I rediscovered Lapsang Souchong. It's a heck of a tea.
Anyway,
it really is.
Let's get into your hippie drink. Are you drifting away yet?
I am feeling. I immediately feeling calm.
That's good. It's working.
If I can just take a diversion, and I'm going to list to you what's in there.
Okay.
So, excuse me. It's got blackberry leaf, lemon balm, apple, cardamom, orange petals, sunflower petals, rose hip. It's hip to be rose, and some hibiscus.
All right.
All of them combined into this. You do get the apple, and you do get the blackberry leaf, and obviously there's other stuff going on. I'm not entirely sure what hibiscus tastes like, so that might be there quite strongly, but I don't know. But it's a lovely.
I've had a hibiscus drink before. I think it's Egyptian, isn't it? It's Middle Eastern.
I don't know.
It was very nice, but I can't remember what it tasted like. But
No.
it wasn't overly sweet. I liked it.
Yeah, it's a nice cuddle of a cup of tea.
Cuddle, that's lovely.
It really
lovely
is.
Description.
So, yeah, and served in a beautiful cup bought for me this Christmas by my daughter.
Marvelous. Anyway, should we get into the album?
Go on, tell me about it.
Well,
now, am I right in thinking that this is a soundtrack album?
It is, from the film Xanadu, which was a massive lot.
Was it?
I think, yeah. Basically, it was a musical film, and it was
right.
It was Olivia Newton-John's first film or adventure, I think, after Grease,
right? Okay.
Which was just monumentally huge.
Yes,
this came out. The music was not bad, but it was something about. I've never seen the film, but what I've seen, the clips and things, it's about dancing with roller skates and things and stuff.
Yeah,
and I don't think it worked. Obviously, but the music. Now, this album's quite. ELO did one side of this album.
Oh, really? Just one side?
Yes.
Okay.
We have one side, tunes written by
Jeff Lynne. Yep.
Rest of the band there.
Oh, yeah.
Very 70s.
Yeah.
Or it might be in 80s. I can't remember. 1980 this came out.
Yeah. Okay.
Side 2 was written by John Farr.
John Farr? There's a voice. Try and understand it. Is that John Farr?
I have no idea.
John Farr, I think. No, I'm thinking of. Ooh.
But.
Yeah, go on.
On the side 2, I'll go through the tracks on side 2, the John Farr side, which is not that great. You've got. No, it's actually side 1, the John Farr side.
Okay.
Magic, suddenly dancing, suspended in time, whenever you're away from me. Now, the only one that you'd recognise from that was Suddenly, which was Olivia Newton-John did a duet with Cliff Richard.
Oh, God, did she?
Yeah. It was all right, but you'd recognise it. But the rest are just... Side 2, this is where it hots up and it gets proper.
La creme de la creme.
Because it's like an ELO album, but just a mini album because it's only one side.
Yeah.
You've got I'm Alive.
Don't know.
The Fall. Don't Walk Away. All Over the World. And then Xanadu.
All Over the World. I know that song. That's an absolute beaut.
Well, I know it all very well because I played it. There's not a weak song on that side.
Okay.
Take my word for it. They're all absolutely superb.
Okay.
So, but you only there's one of those albums you don't have to swap over. You just play one side.
Just play side 2.
So much easier.
Okay, fine.
But again, like when you get it on vinyl, you get a big thing, and this is gatefold sleeve.
Oh yes.
And so you got pictures from the film.
Of course you do. And Olivia Newton-John.
Yes, and there's pictures of them on roller skates there. But I should really watch the film at some point.
I wouldn't.
Nah, life's too short.
It is, absolutely. Just listen to the second side of the soundtrack. That sounds like an ideal choice to me.
That's all I've done for the years. I got this not long after it first came out, so I've had that. What's it 2023 now? So 18, 40
Too
something.
much. Yeah, too
40,
much.
42 years I've had this album. 40,
Yeah.
43, 42. Yeah, and I got this, must be 1980 when it came out.
Wow.
Well, it was a present. Someone bought it for me.
Soundtrack albums. I don't have many. I don't think. I've got. I think we've discussed before. Fame, the soundtrack to the TV show. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Again, that must be 80, 81. No, 80, early 80s, certainly. Yeah.
I must just think about that.
Album.
I've got records in my collection which are over 50 years old. It's just.
Do you know what?
It's ridiculous.
I don't think I have.
Well, I bought some secondhand stuff. So I've got some early Bowie stuff, which originals from the early 70s.
Okay.
And I've actually got 2 Beatles singles from my mum's collection.
Oh, have you? You've appropriated them, have you?
Yes, because they didn't have a gramophone anymore. So, so they're from the early 60s, those ones.
Blimey. I think, honestly, the earliest I could probably, although I have appropriated some of my parents as well. So I'd have to go through and check and see what I've got.
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, that would be interesting.
Anyway, how's your tea going? Your hippie brew.
I think
your soothing hippie brew.
My soothing hippie brew it's soothing my soul. It's soothing my mind.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's inflating my stomach because I've just drunk too much tea, I think. But this is a nice way to end the evening, I have to say.
Well, this for me is just an amazing discovery. I've had that packet's just sat around for ages. I thought, oh,
really?
We're doing a tea channel now. Open it up. Why didn't it open up 6 months ago?
Brilliant. It's interesting. I was talking to them at It's Tea, and they say tea stays as fresh forever.
Yeah.
Coffee, you have to be careful with. You have to store it in cold. You have to eat it, drink it fairly quickly after you've
right.
It. But tea, no, just hold on to it forever. It'll be all right.
Marvelous.
There we go. Anyway, enough of that.
Yes.
Let's call it a day.
Yes.
It's been lovely just chewing the cud again. Until the next time, good night, people.
Good night.